not registered at all. www.yeeckskillsfestival.com. I take that again. www.yeeckskillsfestival.com. Okay, go there. Click on the fact that you want to benefit from the training. Do you understand? And run with it. As soon as you are done, then you come to this edge here and form a queue. Here and form a line, and we are going to attend to you in real time. Is that clear? Is that two ways?
Clap for her again. That is His word revelation, Mrs. Hadassah. Again, I would like to invite the high table a company called Pageants International. A global company. Just talking about it, as I mentioned, just talking about it. Pageants International. The ADC will be with us in GD, but come with us around in a lot of programs that me or the best speaker with us. Madam Pastor Joseph, put across the line and please.
Which is the issue of unemployability, and access to funding. And I'm positive that by the time we're done here, we would have achieved the milestone as we prepare the 500 trainees, over 500 now and counting. Over 500 now and counting. We'll see how we can accommodate everyone present here. Nobody's clapping. Maybe I'll tell you my story. Let me tell you my story. Okay, I'll tell you that story later. Just watch out for that story. I'll tell you what my story is, so that you'll be able to value what you're getting. I'm going to take, we're going to line up now and take the national anthem. Please let's do that, please. Oh God of creation, direct our Lord, and our leaders rise, ever use the truth to know, in love.
Solve problems, identify the problems, and start solving them. So immediately, assume the position of the masters of ceremony. Assume the position of the masters of ceremony in a bid to address the very serious challenge of taking care of this particular event. So, like I said before, I'm working in dualistic capacity as one of the MCs and then the president. Right now, I want to give my address as the president and founder of Young Engineers Partnership Club. So I would like you to open with me page 10 of the program if you have a copy of the program. If you don't have a copy, please endeavor to ensure, try to ensure everybody has this program. The message here, what I want to share is very, very important, and I would like us to listen. The welcome address presented by the president and founder of Young Engineers Partnership Club, popularly called YEEC Africa, Engineer Kingston Silvanus, MNC, location of the official flag of Nigeria Youth Festival, that take us up the street, and the induction of the first batch of private grade trainees, award of certificates and safe capital grant for deserving YEEC graduates on the third day, which is the day of September 2021 at Harcourt Presidential in Port Harcourt. Our special guest of honor. By the way, the permanent secretary who is representing the Minister of Youth and Sports is still on our way to this event. So you can join anyone from now. Mr. Kidare, the Executive Governor of River State, who is unavoidably absent in this meeting, this program. Our national leaders, I will share a story with us after my speech. Because of this event, very interesting story. It will be a take home for everybody. Our dear partners, sponsors, trainees, and recipients of Seed Capital Grant, virtual participants, around the world, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols respectfully, honorably observed. Let me first and foremost thank the Almighty God, the anchor and support of the organizations, Jesus Christ, for this project and the occasion of the official flag off, but more importantly, your commitment and safe arrival and participation at this very special occasion. You are aware of the huge happenings and the continuous happenings on a daily basis in Africa, particularly Nigeria, which almost portrays us as a failed nation. So many believe that nothing good can come out of this country, while some believe that our leadership have failed as citizenry. Others believe that our youths are lazy and do not deserve the energy and resources to build as part of the cost we do receive from people. Our economy is barely struggling to keep afloat. The prices of things in the market have skyrocketed. Today, more of our youth are struggling, taking risks of leaving the country by all means, even putting their lives on the line in the Mediterranean Sea. And many have even died in the process, while others are slaves in foreign countries, called in the search for survival and basic livelihood. What an irony in a country endowed with rich resources, both natural and mechanical. Before I proceed, let me use this very moment to honor my wife in this very meeting, Mrs. Ekoma Kingston. My please. Thank you for standing by me and all of us. God bless you. As a Nigerian, and a patriotic one at that, I do not believe that our leadership are failed. I do not also believe that our youths are lazy. I strongly believe that we have leaders, both religious, economic, and political, who are sound and strong in character and resources. I also believe and do know that Nigerian youths are sound with rich enterprise potentials. The big question now, what is the problem with us? What has kept us like this? Why is our country in turmoil and ravaged by poverty and insecurity? Why is every Nigerian a suspect in a foreign land? The answer is simple. Wrong perspective, greed, and unemployment. We must change our perspective as a people and as a country. We cannot be beggarly in our approach to governance, economic survival, and social experiment in foreign countries. They are humans like us. With brains, brain mass just like us. We're richer in natural and human capital resources than most of them. So why are we all taking to change? What has it taken to change the narratives if we decide to? We have all the text to change the narratives if we decide to. Yes, because it is all in our hands. We must destroy the culture of greed. As we continue to withhold what we have without using it to build and develop ourselves and our country, beggarly looking for help, we believe in this project. We believe in this project. We believe it is achievable because there is no limit to what we can do. We need the help of God, the support of all Nigerians and our friends to actualize this noble cause. In the words of the chairman CEO of Alibaba.com, Mr. Jack Ma, and I quote, help young people, help small guys, because small guys will be big. Young people will have the seed you bury in their minds. And when they grow up, they will change the world. Finally, what I once again welcome you to this official flag off of Nigeria YEEC Festival, Nigeria YEEC Festival, Training to Employment Project. I also urge you to be patient with us as we observe the features of this event, including the official flag off, the award of certificate and seed capital grant for deserving entrepreneurs, induction of first batch of 500 trainees, and appreciation of sponsors and partners. A country that has abandoned our youth has no future. Thank you, and God bless you. In addendum to my conclusion, I said it earlier on, two things I want to say. If the press will carry it, it's okay. Some of the big men we have here sent some people to represent them in this event. Of course, you know that some of them will not be able to come because of their time schedule. And some get into town yesterday, and by this morning, some called and said they need to attend an event somewhere before they will come attend this particular event. The purpose, them traveling all the way from Lagos to here is to represent these people in this occasion, but are not here. What does that show you? Nigeria contest. Now, somebody was to represent the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and he called to say, which hotel are you people putting me? Which hotel are you people launching me? And I asked myself, it was a people, young people, with a heart to help themselves, and invited you to come and help us, who is representing us in the legislative house. Are we supposed to give you a hotel? Again, that is the challenge that we are facing in this country. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me create a few guidelines that nobody will help us. Nobody will help you except you be a blessing. Thank you, and God bless you.
We really truly appreciate what your concerns are and the achings of your heart with respect to youth development and all that you have done to put smiles on the faces of over 200 youths in the last 2 years. At this moment, we're going to go into the heart of this event, and we're privileged to have someone very special here who will be taking a keynote address in this event. And the person to take that keynote address is the Vice Chancellor of Ignatius Ajuru University, ably represented by Dr. Spencer. Please let's jam those hands as we welcome the Vice Chancellor of Ignatius Ajuru University. Thank you.
Wonderful youth of Nigeria and other participants here. What can I say? Patience conquers it all. I was only called yesterday by my Vice Chancellor to represent you at this occasion. Little did I know that the organizer of this occasion is somebody I've already met long before now, who is really passionate concerning youth development. In fact, when I called him to confirm what the program was all about, and he tried to introduce himself, and I was like, oh, you again. You kept me in suspense because we started what we have not finished. All about youth development. So I must say that I'm very honored to be here in the capacity of a representative of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Ozonbekuri Indimele, who is also so passionate about youth development, and I've taken it as a thing of very important concerned to set up an entrepreneurship unit, which by the grace of God, I am asked to head. And it is in that capacity that he asked that I represent him at this occasion. Permit me to read this address. Keynote address by Professor Ozomekiri Indimele on the occasion of the official flag off of Nigeria Youth Skills Festival and Award of Certificates and Grants Support, organized by the Young Engineers Entrepreneurship Club, YEEC Africa, on this day, 3rd September 2021. It is no longer a far-fetched understanding that the strength, with specific reference to gross domestic product, of any country is rooted in the well-being of its socio-economical stability, achieved through healthy and viable business ventures for enterprises. Establishing businesses that can stand the test of time can inevitably be achieved through entrepreneurship development, which has to do with the means of enhancing knowledge, skill, and attitudes in potential entrepreneurs as they build their business capacities to drive positive change in their businesses and the socio-economic system of the country. Entrepreneurship, in a sense, can be defined as the act of managing the host of activities associated with setting up and running a business with the hope of making profit while solving societal problems. It is said to be driven by a well-articulated vision, strategic organizational plan, innovation, and effective risk management strategies. Having these key driving factors in mind, and given the general belief that entrepreneurship development is a key to poverty alleviation, employment generation, and rapid economic development, where do we place Nigeria in the business of entrepreneurship development? Especially as it affects knowledge building, idea creation, opportunity evaluation, planning, company formulation, and growth. In an attempt to answer this question, I will start by saying that it is well known that various governments in Nigeria have over the years evolved policies, agencies, and programs to support entrepreneurship development. To mention but a few, we have National Directorate of Employment, an agency that is responsible for skills acquisitions and development in the country.
One of the things that I picked out from there that critically stands out for me is the lack of self-employment initiative in young people, which is a real concern. That takes us to the next item on the program, which we're going to handle right away. Now, see, many persons, it's a hurt in our heart as an organization that people who are supposed to be creating jobs are the ones looking for jobs. It's an aberration that you sit at home for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, looking for somebody to give you something at the end of the month for a service you offer in a conventional office environment. Lack of self-employment initiative in young people is a deep concern. And so that's why those who have distinguished themselves in their various areas of entrepreneurial training, some came to be reshaped in their course of business, while many came with simple business ideas. They were enrolled in an intensive course on entrepreneurship. And so, here in this occasion, we will be presenting the certificates, having undergone the entrepreneurship training, and have found themselves worthy of being certified by the Central Bank of Nigeria under the Central Bank Loan Scheme, facilitated by Develop You Institute. And so I'm going to call on someone, a dignitary here present, to do that presentation of certificate. It's my privilege and honor to make welcome the CEO and Executive Director of the School of Clarity, Entrepreneurship and Mentorship, Dr. Lady Mercy Bello Abu.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really honored and happy to be here this afternoon. Please permit me to stand on existing protocol. I congratulate every one of us on the IT for doing great and awesome things in our generation. So I rejoice with those of us that were able to attend and complete the entrepreneurship training. For me, it's always the beginning of a great journey ahead. So what you do from now on ultimately defines who you become. You've been given the platform. You've been trained. Now it's in your hands. You go out there and make phenomenal life out of what you'll be given today. It's possible. It's entrepreneurship. As entrepreneurs, you innovate, you create. Like I always tell people, it doesn't have to be your original idea. Take something and own it, and it becomes yours. And you will definitely be celebrated. So in my parting words, with what I always tell my trainees, my students, I saw some of us while undergoing this training in our institute, and I know definitely you enjoyed yourself, because you can't sit under my partner. In entrepreneurship, how many of us were there? Develop You, how many of us? Yes, you can't sit under Engineer Meka Onachuku because he's very passionate about entrepreneurship. And for those of us in that space, we are really passionate about it. I can imagine what Engineer Kistin is going to, if only you wear his shoes, for you to know, getting all of this together, you can imagine pure passion beyond words, against all odds. Against all odds, showing up, even in the face of seeming defeats. Like, no, this must go on. And that is what we preach in entrepreneurship. So, I want to congratulate for those of us that were able to attend and complete it. Congratulations once again. This is the beginning. You have to go out there and make us proud. This investment, this seed that has been sown, definitely must germinate. Amen. That others will come and benefit from it. Am I committed? Awesome. So I would love to call on those that completed this training and come and receive your certificate and a handshake. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So my you just stand there. Friday Humphrey, congratulations. Jack Daniel Akpan. I want to call on Nwauka Esther Wamzichi. Please jam those hands, It is not easy. Congratulations, Odoyi Laura Chiosom. Chimele Possible Ngozi. Congratulations, Niyin Favor. In favor, I'd call on Divine or Sage or more formal. Is he here? Favor accessible. Ogwan Abasiofon Friday. Benjamin Abasiofon Friday. I want to call on Jamal David. Jamal David. Ojebe Oluchi Patient. She there? Ojebe Oluchi Patient. Oh. Congratulations. Otokwala Joe. Ikarawa. Titus Inyabasi. Udon. Apollon Harrison. Iyeneme. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you, develop you. Thank you, Engineer Emeka Onasuku. We are really grateful for the period of entrepreneurship training that you gave to this one.
On behalf of YEEC Africa, we present to you the 1 million naira check. Congratulations. Okay, we present to Sonny Weke 1 million naira check. Congratulations to you.
Hello, Jama David.
Congratulations to Jama David. We present to you 1 million naira check.
Ojebe Oluchi Patience. Ojebe.
So congratulations to Ojebe Oluchi Patience, 1 million naira. Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Let me call Dr. Spencer, who is representing the Vice Chancellor of Iglesia Shaduri University, to also join the President's check.
Sensible favor. On behalf of YEEC Africa, I present to you this check of 1 million naira only. Odoyi Laura Chiosom. On behalf of YEEC Africa, I present to you this check of 1 million naira.
Awaji Oduchi Felix.
Awaji Ochi. On behalf of YEEC Africa, I present to you this check of 1 million naira.
Divine Isajie Amofoma.
Divine Isashe Amokoma. On behalf of YEEC Africa, I present to you this check of 1 million. Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Let me also invite the president of the innovation to join in presenting this check for deserving employers.
On behalf of YEEC Africa, I present to you this check of 1 million naira. Jack Awajujo, presenting the check of 1 million naira on behalf of YEEC Africa. I present to you 1 billion naira on behalf of YEEC Africa.
Thanks so much.
Give $10,000 to church line. I believe that no one that they work.
Present to AC Precious, 1 million naira. On behalf of this organization, I present to Chinenye Possible Ngozi 1 million naira.
Hello. I say take it.
Congratulations. On behalf of this organization, I present to you, Benjamin, 1 million naira. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you, Bishop.
Present to you, titles, Hadassah, 1 million.
Friday, Humphrey, Ijobu.
Friday, Humphrey, Ijobu. Send to 1 million.
This is an awesome initiative, a great seed that has been sown. Congratulations, and please do use the judiciously. Congratulations. Congratulations. Smile with never cease.
On RC, Yelili.
Congratulations.
So much. Thank you so much. State Bohaji, congratulations, 1 million naira.
On behalf of YEEC Africa, I present to you 1 million naira.
Come and sit so that we just sit.
The last training. So if all the participants, you know yourself, come out. I know them, I can see their faces. Sharp boys and sharp girls, come out. Present one of them, then later we'll sort them out. Okay, so but you pick one, later we'll sort them out. After the event, you pick the rest. I want to say something about this certification before we issue them. For instance, one of these certificates here, the original cost of this certificate, this particular one, this is the lead auditor course for QMS, Quality Management System. If you're working anywhere, any oil and gas training institute in the world to do this training, first of all, you are supposed to be examined before you even take part into it. Then afterwards, you're going to pay nothing less than 1.2 million to get this. So it's a great privilege for some of them that is going to be receiving this certificate. And for the new intake, for some of you that would have the privilege to do this training, it's a really great privilege. So not everybody that took part in the general training was able to get the certificate. Not everybody that took part. So very few of them took the exams and they passed. So also for the new intake, not everyone will have the privilege to get the certificate, except for those who work hard for it. Okay? So I think I will just call their names. Thank you so much. And we'll just issue the QMS first, then the rest will sort them out. Okay? So let's start from Christopher Gogo. Congratulations to you. Thank you. Okay, so this is a general HSC and advanced HSC. So he's been given that. Congratulations. You'll be identifying each of them and be given the certificate one after the other. And while that is going on, I want to I want to correct an impression made by one of the speakers earlier, Professor Noble. Yeah. He said that everybody will go into, he's encouraging everybody to go into self-employed. I want to counter that. I have a different opinion about that. I want to say that not everybody will be self-employed. Some people, their impact is to be employed in bigger organizations, and that's where they give their best. Some people work better when they are working in a team. And also, I want to also correct an impression the president made earlier when he said we're here to serve Nigeria and for Nigeria. I want to counter that. The world now is a global village. People are being contracted from Nigeria to Saudi Arabia, to the US, to the Canada, from here, and they are giving their expertise. So from here, you can reach anywhere in the world. If you want to migrate though. If you have a calling in Canada, go. Okay? But one thing is important, have the right standing and the right certification that stands you out anywhere in the world. Don't go there and wash plates. Don't go there and sweep their floors for them. Go there and be a standing pillar. Go there and be an anchor person and a go-to person to show you some pathways later on. But this is not my time to talk. This is time to present certification. As they are having a certification, I want to tell you the wealth of what they are having. Some of them were privileged to have 2-3 certifications through this program, of which if they are coming to do it themselves, they would have spent a fortune, a very large fortune. So hand of applause for YEEC Africa. Please clap. You have no clapping to come here. I'm seeing some of them there. They are not clapping. So clap. So for some of you that will have this opportunity, want to do it better now, we have a better way to do it. This new intake, I'm going to tell you about that later on. So congratulations.
Thank you very much, the MD of Oil Train Institute. Thank you very much. So, yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So the certificates in your hands are just for the sake of pictures. After this occasion, we are going to issue you all of the certifications for which you have sat for and all of that. You can agree with me that not all your colleagues have these certificates. It's those who, against all odds, chose to stick to it. Some of them had to be around. Some flew in from, some of those guys from Lagos, from Niger State, came in for the training. People came from Kebbi State, 2 days on the road to undertake this training. And of course, we are glad to present the certificates to them. Once again, congratulations, and don't forget your certificate will be issued to you shortly after that. Congratulations.
We have, like I said before, the Garden City Premier Business School. It's an institute in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, and they're here in this place. I want to invite the president, who's represented by the registrar of this institute, to come and speak to us this evening. Sir Anthony Obanopulu, welcome.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and your highly supreme. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very simple role to play. I am wearing an agbada which was sold by someone else, Dr. Silva Opuala Charles, the President Garden City Premier Business School. But I have managed to use rope and belt to fit the agbada so that I can wear it. First, I want to say congratulations to this organization. It has been a long time since I met young persons of this number gathered in one place, and it is not an NSAS protest. Instead, it is a gathering meant for meaningful development. I want to say congratulations for the bold step you have taken, and to you for your initiative. Dr. Charles has asked me to tell you that he's delighted to be part of this extraordinary and far-reaching event that is capable of transforming lives and the economy. As an American economics and Nobel laureate would say, development is about transforming lives and not just about economy. So this project is about transforming lives, and we are indeed happy. This program, Nigeria Youth Skill, is an auspicious and innovative collaboration program determined to bring shared prosperity and promote social protection for the vulnerable and disadvantaged folks through the creation of 100,000 jobs for the youth. Garden City Premier Business School has come to know Engineer Kinsey and the Young Engineers Entrepreneurs Club as a restless and momentous not-for-profit organization with obsession for ending the pilage of joblessness in the country. We can see the joblessness among our massive youth population that has especially those below between the age of 24, accounting for about 62%. And this definitely is the cause of insecurity and instability in the country. How can we have so much, this percentage of youth, and they are under the poverty line? They call it $1.9, and it translates to less than 1,000 naira. And this is what this huge population must live on. It is in the above respect that Garden City Premier Business School found in partnership with YEEC, very tenable as an institution dedicated to creating global business leaders through growing local skills and entrepreneurship. In fact, Garden City Premier Business School has an auspicious goal of reskilling 10% of Niger Delta youths, checkered youths as they are, in the next 10 years, through various alliances, which is why we're here, including government at the various levels as well as multilateral agencies and private sector intervention. With a vibrant center for entrepreneurship and innovation, we have a vision to create 100 market-driven startups annually from 2022 to 2027. Garden City Premier Business School is an innovation-driven school. In Garden City Premier Business School, we run programs that help persons. Some are in diploma levels, some are in master degree levels, some are in doctorate degree levels, some are in certificates, different kinds of programs with foreign affiliations. Garden City Premier Business School has a business club. As I talk to you, there are some students who have produced documents that are bankable. We don't just give out money. We train people in innovation. We have innovation hub. We have business clinic. So that if you have challenges with your, just the way you go to the hospital, you also come to the clinic and we help you to first diagnose what the problem is and what the solution is. So we have structure that can support your business, structure that can help train you in innovation and entrepreneurship. And when you are properly trained in these areas, then you'll be able to handle the funds very well. And if your business idea is worth the while, if it has gone through the rigor and stands out as good, then we may be able to present it to investment club members. But it is until we get to the point where your business idea is innovative and can stand the test. So we are here to support you. We are here to key into your vision. And as we conclude, we want to state that the federal government is already aligning with Nigerian New Skill Initiative with the recent launch of the post-NYSC job scheme to employ 20,000 fresh graduates annually through the Nigerian Jubilee Fellowship Program. This scheme is designed to provide mentorship and support. So on this note, we plead with larger, big corporate organizations, as we have noted here. They should feel confident to invest in these youth we have here today, because this is what will guarantee the safety of everyone and the prosperity of everyone in Nigeria. On behalf of Dr. Silva Opuala-Charles, President, Garden City Premier Business School, I want to congratulate you again, and I want to tell you that there is need for capacity building. Just permit me to say this, probably off record. There is a difference between Lagos and the rest of us. And that difference lies in capacity. Yes, it is not where I come from. Capacity. An average Lagos grown person has larger capacity, even to do business, even to survive, than we do here. And that is one of the reasons Garden City Premier Business School is located there, to build capacity of people, beginning from the South, capacity to play in the global business market, capacity to survive in business, capacity to begin to think differently and innovatively. That's why we're in business school there. And if you meet us and get further information, number 13, Harcourt Macaulay Street. We are not a portfolio business school. At number 13, Harcourt Macaulay Street at OGR, where you can walk in any day. God bless you and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, and God bless you. Speaking to Nigerian Imam, we're speaking to everybody in this country, because she represents something. If you see her, you know that she represents something. He's taking your matter to the United Nations. She has begun the process, she has started the process so that they will come in to help every young person in Nigeria. Excellency, let me invite you to share the Please, at the start of our life,
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please permit me to stand on the already existing protocol. My name is Hadassah Ibiingi Gloriana Alaputa. Actually, I'm from Rivers State. Born precisely. So, I just want to encourage you all to build resilience and never to give up on your dreams. I've always wanted to be a beauty queen with a difference. Like when I was growing up, I have this mental picture how a beauty queen should be, who she is, just like Esther in the Bible. Esther was called to serve and to save. And that's the mental picture that I have about being a beauty queen. You are there to be a voice to the voiceless, to help people, to serve humanity. And I built that vision over the time, over the years. And then when I got into the pageant industry, I realized that the pageant system was not what I dreamed about. So what did I do? I had to think out of the box. So you have to think out of the box. So I said I've always wanted to go for Miss World United Nations, because I love the United Nations pageant system. It's not like the regular pageant system that we know about. It's different. You have to be passionate about something, you have to be giving back to the society. So I went for it. Guess what? It took me 9 good years. 9 good years of perseverance. 9 good years of focus. 9 good years of determination. So I want to encourage every one of us here to get clarity on what you want and how you want to get it done. Now, this training that you've gotten is not all about training. Yes, we have to get all the training, but you have to think out of the box. And remember this, we all have a thumbprint, and you realize that there is not the same thumbprint in the whole, in the entire world. It means that you're uniquely different. So if you have 1 million makeup artists here, or you have different skills, like what we have all gone through, realize that you're just uniquely different. There's something unique about you that you have to discover in that skill, that opportunity. This opportunity that's been given to you, you need to utilize it. The people that got 1 million, I actually thought it was even less than that. ₦1 million? Thanks to the organizers of this event. Please utilize it and build resilience and never give up on your dreams. Thank you very much. On behalf of the organizers of YEEC Africa, and by the special grace of God, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so we officially flag off the Nigerian Youth Skills Festival. Congratulations to us.
Thanks so much, Majesty. Today, you have officially joined us at Nigeria Youth Skills Festival to kick it off. And I want to assure you that we will not fail you, we will not fail the world. We believe that you take this dream with you to wherever you're going to, and believe that you take our dream of 100 million jobs from Nigeria to this festival, to the United Nations. On behalf of the executive management of Nigeria YEEC Africa, I want to say thank you. Thank you for coming. All right, now, this program is in 2 segments. We have done the first one, we'll get back to the second one. Now, if all that you've learned the first one, you actually learn anything, you will remain and finish the second one, because that is induction. You will officially inducted into the program, and if you're not inducted, it means you're not part of the program. So you will spend from 6 morning, you'll be here, and so we are the nitty-gritty of this event, which is induction of the first 500 batch here of the executives. So I want to create the indulgence that you're patient with us. The members of the high table would like to take a snapshot with the Queen, and then do some interviews, and then do some shot with the recipients of the business support, $1 million check, and the awardees this moment. While we return for the official induction, if you're not inducted, it means you will not participate in this training. We have arranged for a lighter refreshment, not light refreshment, lighter. So listen. Let us assume that, excuse me, hello, hey, I walk you out. When I say loud, it's supposed to understand me, because we have, let's do one English, what's light like that, yes. You know, we have a boutique license to speak some kind of English, so that we can be able to pull you along with us. Do you understand? So we have a light, not light to lighter refreshment. So if you just maintain yourself, somebody will walk up to you and smile and give you a bag. Do you understand me? That standard bar is that lighter something. So if you're not in your seat, you will not get it. Did you get it? So I believe that you understand. While we walk the high table to the
Thank you very much. YEEC Africa and your team, they are doing a very good project. We are training partners with YEEC, and we are handling some of the ICT training. And we are taking candidates on coding and programming, graphic design, website development, Android app development, and digital marketing. Now, you may ask, why these 5 courses? These courses are what we call the cash cow of the ICT. We're part of it, but if you want to make quick money, those are the courses that you need to train on. And those courses can help you get remote jobs, help you develop your existing skills professionally and personally. Right? So I would like to encourage more people to come up and join the ICT training. Now, how many of you have heard of the term tech is the new oil? Sorry, Mr. Oil. Yes, tech is the new oil. There's tech involved even in drilling, even in the law, even in economics. There's tech involved everywhere. I don't want to waste too much time and talk about the benefits of training in ICT, but I can assure you that we are entering the 4th industrial revolution, and everybody should be trained digitally. That's my stand. You should have some form of IT skill, because when the time comes, you might be left behind, right? Even if it's Excel or something that will help you improve your job, go for it, an IT skill. Trust me, it will benefit you in the future. I think that's my time up. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tech the new. Tech the new. And when you say that, I just watch the CEO of Oil Trade. Because it's very smart. He can pick you all and say, this is not true. It's fake, not the new oil. It's new oil. And that's the truth. ICT is the, whatever you do in this world, in fact, all of you are on Facebook, right? You're on WhatsApp, right? Right? Instagram. Take the what? In fact, that is the slogan for this. This slogan for ICT. So we change it from ICT to take the new oil. So anytime you see YEEC Africa take the new oil, know it's a what? ICT. Not just knowing that it's the new oil, but utilizing it to make it an oil indeed. Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you. Quickly, I want to invite before the eQuest technical resources. This company gives us 10 scholarships on data analytics and artificial intelligence. Now, ask how much it costs you to train one person in data analytics and artificial intelligence. Here, that's where the world is going to. But if eQuest gives us 10 scholarships for you, and somebody here will be benefiting of that scholarship. So very quickly, I would like to call the head of operations of that company, Engineer Nixon KJ, to quickly speak to us.
Please permit me to stand on existing protocols. Guys, hello. I'll be young guy like on a big. All right. I'm standing here representing my company, eQuest Technical Resources. I had a presentation, but sorry, it can't be on the slide right now, so I'll just make way and let's just talk. Right, I believe we are all familiar with Flutterwave. Is there anybody here that's never heard of Flutterwave? You've never heard of it? Okay, I'll briefly tell you 1 minute. Payment solution company, they handle lots of payments. Some of your schools right now, your school fees, paying online and all of that. Flutterwave handles that. A lot of businesses too, collecting money from customers. Those of you who trade Forex, you pay in Naira sometimes and then you transfer it for you, and then you receive the dollars into your Forex accounts. That is part of what Flutterwave does. Flutterwave was created by 2 young Nigerians, Iyoluwa Boyeji and Benga Abola. Okay, please, next slide, so we can see the pictures. These are the 2 guys, young guys, fresh guys, just like you, just like me. There's nothing, they are not better than me, they're not better than you. And these are the people who created Flutterwave, young Nigerians. Like I said, tech is the new oil. Next slide, please. Now, who are these guys? Previous slide. Okay, let's just go to slide number 2. There's a picture there I want you to see. There's a young man there. Okay. All right. Now, can you take a look at the left? Ignore the guy on the right, leave him for now. The guy on the left, his name is Victor Isaac. He was trained by eQuest in machine learning and web development. Now, Victor Isaac created a facial recognition system such that if you are entering a classroom or an office, you don't need to sign in. Once you register on the system, it identifies your face, registers your name, and puts a timestamp. So no feeling, you came by 8, you can't go feel say you come by 10. With his system, that is eliminated. So you see, we talk about corruption a lot, but tech is the fastest way to eliminate corruption. Thank you. Next slide, please. Now, so who are we? At eQuest, we are innovators. We are educators. The second part is the main reason we are partnering with YEEC Africa to educate people. Let's move on, please, to the next slide. Now, what are the causes that we educate on? What do we teach people? Python programming. Now, this Python does not swallow money. It vomits money for you. Now, Python is arguably the most popular programming language in the world, and I will show you the stats to prove that. Relatively simple syntax is easy to learn, easier than Java. For those of us who have a bit of programming knowledge, you know that. And also, Python is key for data science and data analytics. From the slide you can see here, the previous slide please, from the slide you can see here, Python remains the most popular programming language. I'm a data analyst, so I'll always give you data points to prove what I have to say. I'm not just quoting from my head. Move on please to the next slide. Now, data analytics, which is the core of our partnership with eQuest. Who is a data analyst? A lot of times people ask us, who's data analyst? Looking at the talk self. Now this is it. You tell stories with numbers. Data gathering, we gather data, we process this data, and then we put it in a form that person if you understand and it can make sense to you. And then policymakers will use it to make informed business and policy decisions. There are CEOs here, there are directors of schools here. They know how important it is to have data. I'm sure our mother from the university, any university would like to know how many students do we have? Can we handle the number of students we have coming in currently? Where are they from? What's the demographic of our students? Where exactly do our students come from? So these are data points that are important for any organization, policy decisions. Government wants to put a project in your community. They need to know how many people in this community. How will this transformer serve them? How many KVA? And all of that. All of that are data points that are key, that are necessary for decision making. Next slide, please. Now take a look at this. Typical household expenditure. This is just simple. This is an arbitrary one. It's not gotten from any data point, please. Housing there, 23 to 33% of expenses in a month. Sometimes we spend money and you can't really account how they spend this money. 2K don't go, 10K don't go, 50K don't go. But with data analysis, we can give you a breakdown of how your money was spent. If you look at it properly, your bank apps now are doing this for you. And that's data analysis. So with that, you can make informed decisions. Emeka want to go buy something for his shop. Emeka, they go buy 5 cartons of tissue. Emeka, why did they buy 5 cartons of tissue? People go buy the tissue. Emeka, what was your best-selling product last month? You know? Emeka, December time they come, which product people go rush past? You know? That is what data tells you. Emeka, where are your customers from? Now this street or that street or this street. Data analytics. Gathering data and then we processing of this data to make sense to you. If I collect the data of everybody here today, you'll be amazed as what we are going to produce as data analysts about the demographic of the people here. That's our job. Next slide, please. Artificial intelligence, this is where the world is going. AI, like our big brother just told us. Industry 4.0. Where we are going now, you will be in your house, you'll be in the car, and then you talk to your car. Say, I will be home in the next 5 minutes. Your car will communicate to your fridge. Ask your fridge, whether cold drink day. Then your fridge now will come communicate to your shower. Say, see, this cold drink now I want to give this man. Give him a temperature of this when he want bath. That's where the world is going. Everything connected, Internet of Things. Now, the industrial part of it is what we call Industry 4.0. Everything automated. Sorry to burst your bubble. A lot of us want to go into the oil industry. But I can tell you firsthand, the oil industry is trying to automate a lot of their processes. But does that mean there is no hope? No, they still need people to automate it for them, not so. So you and I still have a chance. Average oil rig generates about 4 terabytes of data per day. And on good information from SP, Society of Petroleum Engineers, we were told they use less than 10% of that data. I mean, an oil executive told me, said we need data scientists, we need data analysts. They need our knowledge. They need you. They need me. Next slide, please. Now look at this. Unemployment rate. I don't even need to sing this song again. We all know the story. Okay? But I'm not here with a message of doom. I'm here with a message of hope. Now look at that. Information and communication technology has contributed the largest to Nigeria's growth in the first quarter of 2021. This is from Nigerian Bureau of Statistics. ICT, not oil, contributed largest to Nigeria's growth. I'm not pushing down on oil, but we were bought over by Stripe for $200 million. These guys are Nigerians, the two of them. Guys, no politician will give you this kind of money. None. But with the services you give to them, they will be forced to cough out this money and give it to you. Make tech your spec. Not every one of us, for those of us who can't get the scholarship, but you are still interested in any one of our trainings, please, if you use this link for today to let us know you are at this program, we have already spoken with YEEC Africa, we have agreed with them a 50% discount, even if you are not part of those who will receive the free scholarship. Please take down that link, take down the phone number, that's our WhatsApp.
Lift up your hands and appreciate God for the effectiveness of this program, for all He has done, for effective information, for transmission, for lifting, for connection. Just tell Him thank you. If you are grateful, just tell Him thank you. Go ahead and tell Him thank you. Go ahead and tell Him thank you. We are grateful, oh Lord. We are grateful, oh Lord. Hallelujah for but divinely orchestrated, we return the glory to you. In the name of Jesus Christ. And we ask that by this time, next time, this house will be elaborate. The vision will be elaborate. Even the visionary that will empower him with so much wisdom to harness and to push this vision across the globe. Amen. In the name of God the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Lord, we came in here safely, I ask for safety. That every one of us will get back to our destination. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. If that's your amen, make it louder.
Stop now. Where are you to? Stop, because somebody should go out, please. We have also the quality management system courses. They are all listed in that place. And I know they have been communicated to you, probably. I know you are rushing to go home, but I also have to give you information of what you're coming into. Some people come into a program, they don't know the importance, and they miss it. That's why I'm taking my time to do that. Okay? So, now how the training is going to go is, you pick each of these courses I just mentioned. And I know that an SMS or an email or whatsoever way they are going to communicate to you will be sent across to you. So you pick the courses you are interested in. I wanted to run through the courses, but because of time, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I thought you guys are complaining about time. Obviously need this certification. So in this training, we are going to do these 3 courses: General HSC, Advanced HSC. So they are level 1, level 2, and level 3. So take that down. Then there are also a hands-on training called rigging and slinging. Rigging and slinging. Okay, the rigging and slinging is a hands-on training for those who want to be professional in lifting. Okay, every offshore, every onshore, every oil and gas platform have those in charge of what? Lifting. So those are, we call them the rigging and what? Slinging. So we're going to also do that training. Then we're going to do storekeeping and warehouse management. Storekeeping and warehouse management. This is also open for ladies, open for our guys also. These are the guys in charge of warehouses, in charge of stores, in the oil and gas, not just the oil and gas, anywhere. You can be in charge of stores. There are softwares also, like the tech guys talked about, that you can also learn, that is embedded in this training, that will help you manage stores and help you manage warehouses. So how many have I mentioned now? 3. Which are those I've mentioned? Okay, so for the big guys, we are going to do quality management system. Quality management system, okay? For the big guys. Like I said earlier, this particular one is not for everybody, though as much as you can attempt it, you can be in the class, but for only the serious-minded, okay? For only the serious-minded. If you know you don't want to be serious, don't come into this one, because for the serious-minded people. So we are going to do quality management system, QMS, okay? This is an international certification from ISO certification. So we are going to do that training. Then finally we are going to do roastabout, okay? Roastabout and rig helpers course. Roastabout and rig helpers course. We are going to do that training. So now I don't know how the YEEC guys they will communicate to you. Roastabout and rig helpers course. Roastabout and rig helpers course. That's the last course I've just mentioned. So the YEEC guys, they are going to communicate to you on how you are going to apportion this course, whether you are going to choose from it. I don't know how they are going to do that, but they are going to communicate to you. And they are going to communicate the time when this training will start. Okay, for some of you will be coming to our office. And some of you coming to our office, I want you to be very serious, because they are very serious-minded people too. Then, after that, the training is going to run. All the timetable is going to also be emailed to you, or SMS, or I don't know. They are going to send out to you, and the duration, and the time for the exams. Our training comes with exams, serious exams. Okay? Those guys you saw collecting certificates, they wrote exams and they passed. So we are very serious and very strict with our exams. Okay? So that being said, the other things I wanted to say, because you're in a hurry, I'm not going to say them. Okay? I'm not going to say them. Some of you don't want to hear them. But how many of you, okay, let me take census. How many of you want to hear what the things I want to say? Some of you have not had the opportunity to travel, but some of you have after this training. Because the training we are about to, a lot of things, mentorship, some of you that are not even eager to learn from some people that have gone, seen it, and done it. You're making mistakes. Some of us have traveled, we have seen things, we have been in the field, we have had experience. So this training is going to be in 3 forms. Please go to the last part of that my slide. The last part of that my slide. Okay? This training is going to be in 3 forms. The last part. Okay? Okay, no, come back. The next slide. So this training is going to be in 4 sections. It's going to be training. Of course, there's going to be certification for qualified people. There's going to be mentorship, and that's going to be career. I think that's what YEEC Africa stands for. A hand of applause for YEEC Africa, please. Our training, our certification does not come cheap. If you walk into, in fact, go to that website. You go and look at the cost of our training. We don't charge any for these courses. The lowest cost you can even do here is 30,000 naira, which is general HSC level 1. Both of them are 78,000. Like I said before, our QMS course is 1.8 million. I'm not exaggerating. I'm just telling you the truth. Go on our website. Please show our website. Go and look at it. So when I talk, some of you will just be making noise. I don't understand. But I'll just go ahead and say what I'm saying. Okay? Yes. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have the privilege to do this training for almost nothing, it's a privilege. It's truly a privilege. Okay? So, and if you're going to get a mentorship from us, and a direct mentorship from us, it's also a higher privilege. So I encourage some of you that will come to the oil and gas, I encourage you to be serious and make most of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Why I ask you to wait is because we prepare ourselves. If you don't prepare yourself, we cannot come to your level. How about that? We want to jack you to our own level. Do you understand? And that is what this training is all about. So we don't want us to come and walk the way you want to walk. We want you to walk the way we want you. That's if you are walking, that's how you should walk. And if you don't fit in order to sieve something, they sieve you out. You just sieve you out, just move on with your life and move on with our own life. No issue, no quarrel. But if you're ready to work with us, work together. Apart from the courses you have mentioned, there's a company, YEEC Onshore and Offshore Limited, that also are doing this training. Because of your impatience, a lot of you are shouting here. If you give them opportunity again, it will take another hour. But I would like to mention the courses. In addition to what he mentioned, this one is what he will handle, oil train will handle. The one they want to mention now is not oil train that will handle, it's YEEC Onshore and Offshore Limited. So you can, give the address, we'll give you timetable now, so that this weekend you can use to prepare yourself for the training. Are you okay? I don't know who's the lighter something that I mentioned. Whoever is in control of the lighter something, let it be lighted upon us, please. So mention those quickly.
All right. First of all, I want to appreciate all of you for having stayed here up to now. And so the courses are as follows. Please, I want you to listen. I'm giving a comprehensive rundown of the courses that are available and that will kick off very shortly. Please, I want you to listen, please. See, one thing you don't understand is this. All the whole gaga and all of that, students can think, it cannot work on YEEC Africa. That's the truth. Please just be patient. we are rounding up. Okay, it's nobody's fault that the rains came on and all of that and so on. So please, I understand you're hungry. Please just give us the next 10-15 minutes and we'll be out of here. Okay?
No problem, sir. Continue, sir.
All right. Please listen. Quality assurance, quality control. If you have a pen, please write. Please write. I know after now there will be a lot of calls and everything. Quality assurance, quality control, rigging and slinging. This oil and gas, rigging and slinging, pipe fitting. Are we there? It's supposed to be projected. We're having some technical concerns, but as soon as it's sorted out, to be projected. Pipe fitting, scaffolding, roustabout and rig helpers course. Roustabout and rig helpers course. HSC 123. Storekeeping and warehouse management. Natural gas compression technology. Pipeline welding. Supply chain management. Okay. Pipeline welding. Supply chain management. Are we there? Please, it's in your best interest to write. A lot of us will not take calls over the weekend. You call and call, nobody's going to answer you. Please write. Please. Petroleum refining technology. Petroleum refining technology. These are the courses available for this particular batch of training. These are courses, I should go through it again. No, I'm going to run through it, but let me just, okay, QAQC, rigging and slinging, pipe fitting, scaffolding, roustabout and rig helpers course, HSE 123, roustabout and rig helpers course, HSE 123, storekeeping and warehouse management, natural gas compression technology, pipeline welding, supply chain management, petroleum refining technology. That's it. Now, these courses will last between 2 to 6 weeks. I will explain. I'll tell you the ones that will run for 2 weeks. I'll tell you the one that will run for 6 weeks. The timetable will be projected here. I wish, and I really pray, I wish that every one of you have your correct email entered. I'm saying this because this is an avenue. Okay, first of all, this is an avenue for us to get it right from the start. There are many persons that we are going to ignore after now, and I want to have it at the back of your mind. You are not paying for this training, and so all of those campus kind of life and all of that, it will not work for us here. Please, it's for those who are ready to build capacity for themselves and are serious with their lives. It's not those who are coming because there's a free training somewhere. So please, I wish you have a functional email. If you don't, especially for those who just came today and wrote their names down, we will take you through the process of regularization. Regularization means you didn't register at all and all of that. We just ensure that you paid your t-shirt and everything and you came in. We would lead you into how to finally register so that you can start getting emails subsequently. Hope you're following. So you can start getting emails, but until then, make friends with 1 or 2 persons that you are sure have been receiving mails from YEEC Africa. It shows seriousness. Hey, text message, I did not get. Those nonsense, we are not going to accept it at all. Get contacts. You've registered 2 months ago. I've been getting updates. Make friends with that person. Now, one thing too you should also understand is, in the 21st century, to live a normal life, you need a smartphone. To live a normal life. I understand that, one, if you misplace your phone, money is not so easy to come by to get another one. And so you may be using a phone that is not smart, as it were, and so you cannot access WhatsApp. Wisdom and seriousness demands that you make friends with someone who will finally be in the WhatsApp group that you'll be calling once in a while to give you information. I'm saying this because so that when things start happening, it doesn't come as a surprise. Okay? We are an organization, an organized organization, and we are going to operate the way, just like my president said, how we want to operate. You are coming from Bori, you are coming from this, I understand all of that. If you cannot pay sacrifice, none of us have tasted water since morning, water to drink. Quite frankly, we didn't sleep last night just to put this together. If you are in a hurry to go by passport, the road is bad, and I understand that. But please, I want to beg you. This is for serious people. Nigerians have paid for it, and we are still paying for it, and we are paying through our nose. These trainings are not watery trainings. Like you saw, we are not partnering with watery companies or certificates that they go to cyber cafe to print and all of that. All our certifications are internationally recognized, one, and has international reputation. They were accredited by international bodies. So please, I want to beg you, these trainings are serious. Please take them seriously. We are going to tell you the ones that run for 2 weeks. We'll tell you the one that runs for 6 weeks. Under ICT, we have website development, web application development, graphics design, coding, and programming. Yes, coding and programming has some literature links here and there, and so on. But these are the courses. It will run for 4 to 8 weeks. Now, this is the catch. For some of you, your trainings that are starting on Monday, you are going to learn 100% online via Zoom. You need to be able to pay the sacrifice of getting data and all of those little. You have a conventional classroom setting. You'll be sitting here. Our instructors from Lagos will be on a projector teaching you what to do. You're sharing your screen. They are correcting you. That's one aspect. Okay, you are going to join a community of a tech community whereby you are interacting amongst yourself. You'll be you'll be grouped into, you'll be put into various groups to be able to understand, to be able to come up with a project together and all of that. So please, some of this, especially ICT, is going to run, for some of them, it will run for 6 weeks to 8 weeks. There is a package that will run for a minimum of 3 months. The minimum of 3 months, what that means is that if you're not fast enough, if you don't know, if you like your bed, you will cope, and when you cope, you will turn to a dropout. So it takes 6 months for an average person to learn. It takes 3 months for a smart person to learn. And because of the nature of partnerships we have with some of these companies, we would rather want to see how we can finish it in the shortest possible time. We are going to follow a detailed curriculum. For data analysis and artificial intelligence, your training is going to start on Tuesday by 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Listen, I know people say, hey, I'm coming from town.